next, the Grizzlies taking on the Thunder. For the Grizzlies, tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Thunder, Grizzlies, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Thunder, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, the Grizzlies, pretty far behind right now.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Santi Aldama. Also Jalen Wells out there. Ja Morant is out there with Jackson. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, VA. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Now here's Aldama. Jackson outside. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Morant gets it to go.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Holmgren outside. Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Aldama outside. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Back to Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Free throw drops for Morant. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league, a fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Now here's Williams. A 17-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots. Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Oh, you missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-3 run. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And taking a glance at these last 10 games, these guys have been on an absolute roll scoring the ball. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jackson for 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 5 points.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Thunder leading by 9. Screen by Holmgren. On the wing, SGA, pounded by Morant. And SGA gets it to go. He has 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Morant with a screen on Dort. Off target from 3-point range. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the three by Oklahoma City. Morant with a screen on Hartenstein. Jackson for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Wells, the pass to Morant. Some solid defense from Williams.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren inside. He's covered by Wells. Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, Morant gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And I love the response by Morant, draining the revenge three in style.
Morant against SGA. There's the drive, and the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now to the lineup for the Thunder. Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. To look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
On defense, the Thunder. 16-point lead. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williams. And here's Hartenstein, defended by Jackson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Wells on the wing. Williams defending. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Thunder leading by 18. And it's Holmgren missing.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup misses. Morant against Mitchell. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, so hard to guard Ja. I mean, he can beat you in so many ways.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The first one falls. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wallace. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Jackson outside. Down low. Here's Landale. Rejected by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Wallace's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Morant, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jackson. From downtown, Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Steps back, Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Third
What
team.
determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw drops for Morant. Prosper's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Aldama. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. And Morant drops them both. Here's Wallace. He has 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Pass to Prosper. This one for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Thunder leading by 15. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Prosper.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Williams. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Prosper's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. Inside, here's Spencer. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wiggins. Williams defending. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Thunder, and they pick up 2. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Wallace. 6 points for him. Williams a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Mitchell. Memphis with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Landale. Now Caldwell Pope. Williams defending. Clock at 6. Here's Spencer. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Spencer's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holmgren outside. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Prosper. Left side, Caldwell Pope. For 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Uncovered. And he knocks the jumper down. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace.
Let me hear you once again.
Mitchell against Moran. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Dort. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And that's now 11 points for Jalen Williams. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Dort, a screen on Moran. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Landale.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Williams. And he comes up with a bucket. Williams has got his 2nd bucket on the night. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Dort outside. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Oh, Ja Morant, spring-loaded.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Mitchell. He had 16 in the win against Utah.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Now here's Wiggins. 11-point game.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Checked in for Williams. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He has 7. Takes the 3. Aldama grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Morant. And it's blocked by SGA.
Well, 6'6" with excellent defensive instincts. SGA, one of the best shot blocking guards in the league.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Right side, Morant. Boom! Ja Morant!
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at one point by 20. The 3 from Holmgren. Memphis with a rebound. Wells has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Morant. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Oklahoma City in 5th.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
On the wing, SGA. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Wiggins. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 16 points now.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Grizzlies trail by 8. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson against Williams. From deep, SGA. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Up top, Jackson. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wiggins. Guarded by Aldama. Dort outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking around. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Oh, hey, how about that? Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. From the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Williams. 1:49 left in the first half. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Driving to the basket. Jackson outside. Now here's Aldama. Now here's Morant. 24 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Williams. There's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Deflects the pass. Driving inside. Oh, Morant from close range.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Williams has got 29.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Wells. From outside, off the mark. Thunder leading by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Seconds left to play in the first half. 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder making a switch here. He's off on the second. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Thunder, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Thunder.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. From deep, SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Holmgren's got 7.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And a nice finish on the layup. Morant's got 28.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
Now SGA. Dort outside. Holmgren outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Aldama. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Morant missing. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he's going for the oop here.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Aldama outside. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Morant. SGA with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. 6 points for him. On the wing, SGA, hounded by Morant. 3 on the clock. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Morant. 28 points for him. Aldama outside. Morant looking for an opening. Jackson with a screen on SGA. And again, Memphis no good. Thunder leading by 22. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Six to shoot from 17. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And give a big welcome to your Grizzlies.
Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Second, Chet Holmgren. Jaren Jackson third.
And guys have been thinking twice about shooting when these two are in the area. An impressive display of shot blocking from these guys.
On defense, the Thunder. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dort outside. Back to SGA. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Aldama outside. To the paint. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Moran. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. And that's now 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of lead?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Now here's Moran. 28 points for him. Jackson with a screen on Dort. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Moran. It's SGA with a drive. Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Holmgren's got 10 points.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Outside Wells. And here's Moran outside. Counted from distance. Moran's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
They get the rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Boy, this is the kind of toughness we've come to expect from Hartenstein, especially in the painted area.
Outside Morant. Fires from deep. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Takes it inside. It's stolen. Aldama, left side. It's Wells on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by SGA. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Not going to go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Morant with it. He's got 31. Pass to Wells. Fires the three. Knocks down the long K. 9 points in the game.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Now Holmgren. Here's the three. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Now here's Jackson. And here's Morant outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
SGA finds Holmgren. SGA, a screen on Morant. And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's foul number 2 for him. Memphis making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Missed inside. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Left side SGA. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Wells. Aldama outside. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Holmgren finds Williams. It's Hartenstein, high post. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. From the baseline. Shot's good. SGA making the play. That's 12 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Hartenstein's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 on the night. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Hartenstein. And again, it's Memphis missing. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
And the Grizzlies shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Aldama outside. Fires in the triple. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Substitution here for Memphis. Landale's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams comes in for Aldama. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Wells. And it's Ja Morant in for Spencer. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Wiggins against Caldwell Pope. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pass to Landale. Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish
Take a
play.
break. Take a
Keeping
break.
that ball moving.
2 shots.
Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Good on the second one. So it's Oklahoma City now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 3 to shoot. From outside the arc. Mitchell misses. And the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Shooting
1 shot.
one.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. Landale with a screen. Launches it. Williams misses. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kentavious Caldwell Pope out there with Vince Williams. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Spencer in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Landale. Pass to Williams. From deep, Mitchell gets the 3 to fall.
A very selfless player, Jalen Williams, putting the team ahead of himself.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Wiggins outside. Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Some room here for Williams, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Outside Morant. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Williams, a screen on Morant to the paint. The crossover. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort. Dort's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the right side. Here's Spencer. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Over Dort. Morant, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Landale. Pass to Wiggins. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Williams finds Caldwell Pope, drops in the 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Thunder leading by 23. Williams up top. He's covered by Caldwell Pope.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Morant. Pass to Landale. Now Morant. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Dort.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Morant. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Williams against Wiggins. Back to Morant. Up top, Landale. 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. The kick out to Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Williams from long range. Spencer grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Morant. Williams on the wing. Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Jackson against Hartenstein. Jackson can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Wallace. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Now here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Williams. Looking to win the run. Aldama, no good. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Now Hartenstein. Holmgren finds Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jackson, the screen. With the step back. The kick out to Williams. Outside Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And that's now 17 points for Jaren Jackson. SGA with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. Lets it fly. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. And the basket is good. Jackson's got 22 points.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Wiggins with a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Excellent D there from Aldama. And the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Memphis. Yes, it's good. SGA's got 30 points.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, right side. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the inside. Here's Aldama. Here's Wells. Pure from three-point range.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Wallace outside. Outside, SGA. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Jackson outside. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And he makes the first. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Morant drops them both. Thunder leading by 19. SGA surveying the D. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Wallace. Caruso outside. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Morant. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Shay, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.